Hey, yo, big bro, you...
Okay, At Fit for Less, we're a gym with
Do
no
I need to
judgment.
assign tables to you
Like a
guys?
friend.
Just wander.
Just
wander.
Cliff anywhere or?
The girls.
And sure,
So,
we're a place
just
for
wander.
family.
I'm not gonna
We're also
assign
a
tables.
getaway.
Isabel, just
A
wander
place for
around.
me time. At only $4.99 every 2 weeks, we're
Check
the
it
cheapest
down? No,
vacation
no.
you'll ever go on.
Oh,
Basically, we're a happy place that anyone can
God.
find at a price that
Just
everyone
wander
can
around. I'm not gonna assign tables.
If you watch me, I'll break this thing. Hopefully
Some
not.
conditions apply.
Watch out for the balls. Just wander. I'm not assigning
Okay, yeah.
tables. Just hang around. Yeah. Bonjour. Hi, I'm Christian. Excellent. Yeah. Welcome to the University of Ottawa and its awesome new Learning Crossroads building. You guys are the first in the city to inaugurate this building with this event. My name is Christia and this is my colleague Hillary and
Bonjour tout le monde, bienvenue à l'Université d'Ottawa.
and we are going to be running you through 2 hours of super duper fun activities where you're going to tell us what you want in the university from a technology standpoint. So they've never done this before.
Oui, jamais fait avant.
So you're going to be our guinea pigs. So I'm going to hand it over to Monsieur Martin Bernier, who is the guru of technology at the university. Monsieur.
Thank you. Is it working? No.
We're going to turn the music down too.
Well, I guess I can. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a few notes. I just have 5 minutes. You know, you'll see the schedule today. It's crazy. It's really tight. So I need to follow my notes. But I have a few things. First, I really want to welcome you. So bienvenue à l'Université d'Ottawa. Bienvenue à notre événement. Merci d'être là. Mon nom, as you said, it's Martin. I'm the Chief Information Officer at the university. So my role is to provide technology leadership and vision at university. And I need you today. I need all of you today. And because you are our first priority, you're the student, so you are our priority. La majorité de l'événement va être animé en anglais, mais la majorité des documents que vous allez voir, les templates et autres, sont bilingues. Il y a aussi des facilitateurs. Vous allez voir qu'il y a plusieurs facilitateurs qui sont assignés à des tables. Si vous avez des questions en français, n'hésitez pas à poser des questions n'importe quand durant la session. Même si l'animation est en anglais, vous pouvez poser des questions en français. I'll be brief. So the goal today is to gather your ideas to improve your future student experience. And honestly, I was thinking about my own kids this morning. I have two pre-teenager and so on. I'm always thinking about how it could be better for them. I have a few years to be able to set up the bar and so on, and I'm looking for you today for that. So this month, so the IT, we launched an IT strategic planning process. Seems to be pretty boring, but and again, the goal is really to see what is the vision we're looking for technology at university. And today, we want to learn from you. That's really the goal. So we want to learn from you, and also we want to learn with you today. So we're going to use a design thinking process, and also we're going to use the tools. As you can see on the board, on the different screen, we're going to use the uOttawa tools, just to name it. And I need to mention that the session is being live streamed on YouTube, uOttawa channel. This is only for internal sharing at university. There's so many people, honestly, at university, there's so many people that they were looking to be in the room. And if I was going to say to everyone in university, I was going to have more people from the university than students. And the goal was to have students in the room, not to have people from the university. So that's the reason why we're going to live stream the session today. So they're going to watch what you have to say and so on. So you can say hi. I think it's that camera that we're going to use. So you can say hi to all our friends at university. And again, there's a lot of interest about your opinions. There's a lot of interest about your ideas. And there's a lot of interest about what you're going to propose today. So that's what we're looking for. And I would like to welcome the leader for today. And I would like to say the maestro. So Christia, she's the maestro. She's the chief design officer at Ottawa U. And the last thing I would like to say, today, you should have fun, enjoy the session, have fun. Everything will go really, really quick. I was looking at the schedule. I just have 5 minutes right now. After that, I think it's 15 minutes, 2 minutes. So we don't have time to take breaks. So have fun, enjoy, and good job.
Merci. What Martin, yes, definitely. So what Martin neglected to tell you was that there's pizza afterwards. So if you work really hard, we'll feed you pizza. So that's the process. So we're going to get started really quickly. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to take out your smartphones, your devices, and link up to the Nareva Span canvas. If you have a phone, put it to the QR code. You don't need an app or anything to use that with. I want you to log in, and I want you to flip your name up in a little Post-it note. So hook into spannareva.com/QS. Once you're connected, you can type a sticky note or take a photo and then flip it up here. We've got two really smart guys in the next room, Kevin and Danielle, who will be sorting out your sticky notes. You'll see them flying all over the place on your screens.
Ah, voilà, c'est fait.
Who's Joy and Rachel? Show me who's Joy and Rachel. Put up your hand. Where's there? Voilà. Bienvenue, welcome. Pascal, where's Pascal? Ah, merci. Where are my co-op students? Are you guys all up there? Awesome, you're way ahead of everybody else. Just for your reference, in the room, we have students at the University of Ottawa who are graduate and undergraduate students. We also have 30, I think, Jordan, 30 high school students from a co-op program here in the city, and affiliated with the Innovation Center, Jordan, or?
Excuse me, I'd like to redirect your description. It's the best high school co-op program in Canada.
I'm sorry, yes, the best high school co-op in Canada, right here at Ottawa U.
The first time I've told you
I know. Je m'excuse, monsieur. I'll give you a lollipop later. Okay.
Est-ce que tout le monde a compris? Il y avait des problèmes?
No.
C'est beau. Génial. Merci.
Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is make sure you have a name tag on your chest with a little thin, skinny name tag. Oui? Okay. Everybody good? The next thing I want you to do is take out a marker. You should all have a marker. Take out another name tag that's a bit larger. Make sure each one of you have it. And your instructions are, I want you to draw your superpower.
Donc, vous allez dessiner votre superpuissance.
Okay? Draw me your superpower. You have 2 minutes. Go. Okay. I need a timer. I think I'm going to get
2 minutes.
Here. Do you want a timer? Okay. I'm not following the timing right now.
C'est beau.
What is your superpower? Show me your superpower. Est-ce que c'est clair? Oui? Oui, c'est pas facile. C'est difficile à faire. My superpower is I'm resilient. Somebody else's superpower is I am strong. No, you draw it. You draw it. Draw me your superpower. If you're strong. If you're smart. Oui?
Un exemple,
Use your
ça peut être la
imagination.
confiance.
Draw me your superpower. You have a minute. Bonjour, monsieur. Nice to see you.
Oui.
You want to hang out? Yeah, you can just hang out and walk around. And oui, c'est ça.
Puis, il faut mentionner
Okay.
que c'était sur les étiquettes, là.
Oui.
OK.
1 minute.
1 minute qui reste.
1 minute. Do you guys have? Do you have some? Take some. Take some. Take some. Take some. Hand them to the facilitators.
45 secondes.
45 seconds. $15 seconds. There's always a smarty pants in the room. It's okay. 10 seconds. 10 secondes.
Voilà.
Okidoki, nous sommes prêts. All right. Put
OK,
your
on a
pens
terminé.
down. Put your pens down. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to stand up, find a partner. Quick, stand up, find
Levez-vous,
a partner.
trouvez un partenaire.
Quick, quick, quick.
Levez-vous,
Stand up,
trouvez un
find a
partenaire.
partner here.
Quelqu'un que vous connaissez pas.
Lève-toi.
Levez-vous, trouvez un partenaire à cette table-là. Come together, find a partner. Somebody you
Stand
don't
up.
know.
Okay. So, what I want you to do now, do you have a partner? Right there.
Ici.
Wait. Everybody have a partner?
Tout le monde a un partenaire.
Everybody have a partner? No? No partner? Put your hand up if you don't have a partner. Over here. Quick, quick. Voila. Hi, honey. Okay. So, here's the job. Here's the job. I want you to try and guess your partner's superpower. And if you guess your partner's superpower, you win something.
Une personne.
So,
On a une personne.
raise your hand if you don't have a partner. Hi, hi. Right there? Isabel? Just play with her if you don't.
Okay.
If you've guessed your superpower, if you've guessed your partner's superpower, put your hand up.
Si vous devinez le superpuissance de votre partenaire, levez votre main. Ah, ici.
Voila.
Oh, another one.
Who's got my lollipops? Who's got the lollipops? So everybody's gonna get. Why did you get a lollipop? Who's handing out lollipops? Richard, you're not playing the rules here.
Mom.
Forget that table. You guys are all like. Who's got my lollipops? Who's got the suckers? Everybody's got the suckers. Oh my goodness.
Ah. Christian.
Just keep your hand up. Just, you're gonna have to give them to everybody.
Voilà.
Okay, the lollipops are being distributed. You can sit down now. Everybody gets a lollipop. That's a lollipop. Hey, have a seat. Merci. Okay. So the next thing I want you to do in 30 seconds, take a picture of your superpower, and I want you to put it up on Nareva right here. So quickly take your phone out, take a photograph of it, and flip it up and share it with everybody. Quick, quick, quick. 30 seconds. I want to see this stuff populated really quickly. Cool. All right. Can you make these bigger for me? Okay, so take a look on your screen and see whose superpowers are what. Oh, very nice. Impressive.
Donc, ça, c'est les superpuissances de tout le monde.
Take a look at your superpowers.
Il y a des nouvelles personnes, ils ont pas le temps de scanner. Fait que quand vous aurez la chance,
We're making them bigger. We're making them bigger for you.
Scanner quoi?
Now,
Ben, tout ce qu'ils ont besoin de prendre, c'est leur caméra, là. C'est qui?
now, whose superpower is this? Take a quick look where I'm pointing. Whose is this? Okay, anybody want to guess what this superpower is? Quick. Shout it out.
Roger.
Pardon me? This one? Flying? It's flying? One more guess. We can move. Sorry? Well, no, they covered my screen here, so I can't say. What was your superpower? Eating. Superpower is eating. Yes, pizza. Okay,
Manger le pizza.
manger. Wait. All right, so you can see this is what we're going to do for the next 2 hours. You're going to work, you're going to take a photo, and you're going to shoot it up there on the Nareva screen, and we're all going to see it eventually, all of it. There's 200 feet of canvas here that Roger, my friend from Nareva, has prepared for us. This is Roger. If you have a problem with anything to do with the technology, shoot your hand up and he's going to come running.
Donc, si vous avez des problèmes avec la technologie, c'est Roger qui va vous aider avec ça. Puis, on va travailler pour les prochaines 2 heures à mettre des photos comme ça sur l'écran Nareva.
Okay, so we're going to move on to our next activity. So we know who your superpowers are. Most of you will have had a lollipop, and if not, we'll fix that shortly. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to take these little sticky notes we've got, grab your Sharpie, and I want you to answer the following question. What is technology to you?
C'est quoi la technologie?
And I want you to draw the answer. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Dessinez votre
It
réponse.
does not have to be detailed. It does not have to look or resemble like a human, but you have to have the human at the middle of the drawing because we're talking about humans using technology.
Donc, vous pouvez utiliser des mots si nécessaire, mais on préfère que vous dessinez. Donc, l'humain doit être au milieu de votre dessin.
Does everybody understand? So I want you to draw what wrong activity. To draw what technology means to you. Oh, the
Donc,
code.
c'est quoi la technologie à vous?
Roger, we've got a code access there. She's got a problem there. Okay, so you may have a lot of ideas. Use one sticky note per idea.
Donc, vous pouviez avoir plusieurs idées. S'il vous plaît, utilisez un sticky, un post-it par idée.
Okay? You have 2 minutes to do this. What is technology?
2 minutes. Donc, comment vous définissez la technologie comme étudiant ou étudiant?
Yeah, they're doing it already. What? Yeah, it's good.
Donc, le dessin n'a pas besoin d'être très parfait non plus. Moi, je suis vraiment pas artiste, là.
So if you need inspiration, take a look at some of the stickies that your friends and neighbors are putting up. I really like this one. This is really interesting. Networks. You have about 1.5 minutes left. If it's not working, put your hand up and Roger will come.
Si quelque chose ne fonctionne pas, juste levez votre main. Roger.
Yeah.
They want that left on.
Okay.
I wish we could move it.
Okay, if you've done that and if you've exhausted your brain, I want you to make sure you take a photograph of each one of your stickies individually and flip them on the Nareva, for those of you who haven't done it yet.
Oui, absolument. Donc, prenez-le, oui, comme ça, validez. Puis par la suite, vous voyez le petit, c'est comme une petite flèche, là. Il faut cliquer sur ça. Normal, j'ai pas d'image. Je suis pas certaine. Essayez-le, puis voir, parce que c'est descending. Est-ce que, oui, ça vient. OK, super, aucun problème. Ah, voilà.
Okay, so take a look at your screen behind you or in front of you, and what you're seeing are the magicians in the other room, Kevin and Danielle, who are grouping your answers on your stickies into bundles. Okay, and so those, and right in front of you, those bundles are similar bundles. So if you see your sticky being moved, it's being moved to be put together with other like stickies. So I'm going to spam. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to ask Roger. Oh, he's busy. Hillary?
Oui?
If you could expand one of these so we can take a look at one of the pictures.
Je suis pas trop certaine comment la faire, là.
No.
Ici?
There we go.
Ah, OK.
Okay, grab another one if you would, Hillary. Perfect. Pull that one up. Nice and big. Okay, so this person put the person in the middle, which is, I think, the right thing to do. Computer, hardware, ideas, technology is, cell phone, things, devices, and of course the PS4 controller, which is always important in your house. Nice. Whose is this one up here? The one that I'm pointing to? Who did this one? You did this one? I want you to describe what it is. Hold on. Sean, stand up.
Practically it means that everyone, no matter the distance you are across the world, you can share ideas and exchange ideas and innovate these ideas, changing the world. That's what it means.
Do most people agree that that's a great answer? Yeah, thank you. Awesome. So you'll get a chance to look at these sticky notes over lunch when we have a bit of a surprise for you. So, okay, was that hard? No, not really, right? Okay, it's going to get harder. So the next thing you're going to do, and you're going to work together as a team at your table. So facilitators, if you could bring the big sheets of the Post-its to each table. So I need 4 sheets per
Donc, vous
table.
allez travailler en équipe cette fois-ci, donc avec tout le monde qui est assis à vos tables.
Okay, so while they're doing this, this exercise is kind of interesting. Now, for those of you not at Ottawa U yet as high school students, you're going to have to use your imagination.
Donc, utilisez votre imagination.
Oui. So any technology strategy has to be client-centric, right? It has to be user-centric, focused on the user, focused in this case on the student. Hi, how are you?
Donc, ça doit être axé sur le client. Les clients pour nous autres sont les étudiants.
But students come in different packages, right? Ottawa U has got a really interesting mix of students.
Donc, tous les étudiants sont différents. Ils viennent de régions différentes, de pays différents.
Oui. And so one of the things we want you to do is create personas that represent a certain kind of student. So these are called, this is a persona exercise.
Donc, vous allez créer des personas. Donc, des personas sont des types d'utilisateurs.
And actually also facilitators, I need you to hand out the matrix as well, please. They're going to draw it.
The empathy map?
No.
Est-ce que tout le monde a un gros post-it à leur table?
This is personas.
OK.
This was this one.
Yeah.
Sure. We're going to project this. This is, as I said, this is the first time we've used this room, so there's a little bit of a hiccup or two that are going to happen. But can we grab Nicolas, can I get up? Thanks. Okay, so we're going to project this so you can understand what I'm explaining.
Donc, on va projeter sur l'écran l'image qu'on va utiliser.
Okay, so you can see 2 dimensions in this grid to create a persona. One dimension is whether you're a Canadian citizen or whether you're an international student, foreign born. The other dimension is if you commute to the university or you live in residence. So you can see that in this case, for example, you have a Canadian student who lives in residence. That's a persona. So what we want you to do is we want you to draw what would that student look like, how would that student behave, what would be the tools that student needs from that specific perspective. So you're going to put your shoes in the shoes of a Canadian student in resident. Then you're going to take another big piece of paper as a team, and you're going to draw a Canadian student who commutes to school. Their needs are different from a technology standpoint, potentially, or maybe not. And that's what we want to try and find out. Similarly, in this quadrant, you have an international student who commutes. Are their technology needs different? Who are they? How do they behave? How do they act? What are their needs? And then finally, the 4th persona is here, which is an international student who lives in resident. Are their needs different? How do they behave? What are their aspirations in terms of technology? What's lacking? So each table is going to draw 4 different personas. And I don't care how you divide up the work in your table, whether one person does the drawing and others talk, or whether 4 people draw, or whether you all draw, try and draw it first. If you're stuck and if you need to use words, go ahead, but start from the drawing. Okay? Everybody get it? You're going to draw on the big sheet, okay? Draw on the big sheet. So you're going to have 4 big sheets, 4 personas. You have 15 minutes. Go.
Est-ce que tout le monde a compris? Est-ce que j'ai besoin de répéter les instructions en français? Sorry. Tout le monde a compris? Tout est beau? Génial. C'était assez clair? Tout le monde est beau? OK, super. Oui, sur le gros post-it. Pardon?
Vous allez vérifier si oui ou non il faut faire.
C'est ça.
Comme à date, comment tu pensais que ça allait se dérouler la première fois que vous allez utiliser la pièce?
Ah ouais, quand même. Non, c'est la première fois. Ouais, c'est la première fois, celle-ci, c'est là qu'on a vu. Ouais, c'est quand même pas mal. C'est le fun de voir. Tout est utilisé.
Ouais, y a-t-il quelque chose qu'on n'utilise pas à date, là, qu'il faudrait utiliser?
Non, on a pas mal tout utilisé. C'est pas grave. La seule chose qu'on n'a pas faite, c'est brancher les laptops aux stations.
Okay. Là, je me rends compte, j'ai l'impression que commence à faire un peu plus chaud.
Ouais.
Ça, c'est un cadeau en dessous de la
Fait
table.
que c'est quelque chose qu'ils n'ont pas...
Just to clarify the instructions, it's 1 persona per sheet. So each table will have 4 sheets. Donc, c'est 1 persona par gros page. Donc, vous allez utiliser par table 4 pages pour faire ça. Vous n'utilisez pas le petit qu'on a ici. Ça, c'est juste pour vous démontrer les 4 différents personas. Please don't use this sheet.
Donc, on dit 4 par
No script for that. So I did have the crisscross here, but I guess you deleted it.
That's probably, yes, because it was too small.
So the empathy map is here. When you want to see it?
Okay. Super duper. What I want to do here is I want to do, can we add basically 4 canvases?
What we're going to do is put groups. So I can put a group that's, what is it, Canadian in residence?
Yeah, that's
Now people can't put it, they'll put them wherever they
and then
put
the
them.
guys will sort them. But if you create those categories,
How are they going to know?
because they're naming them, I'll just say that. Make sure you put your name, the name of your persona at the top or on the side of your page, okay? Don't forget to put the name of your persona.
Indiquez le nom de votre persona en haut ou en bas de la page, au moins qu'on sache c'est lequel.
If you have finished, take a picture of each of your personas and flip it onto Nareva, please.
Donc, quand vous avez terminé, vous pouvez prendre une photo puis la mettre sur le Nareva encore.
Can we get a sheet of paper? Somebody's going to come and get it. Okay, so if you're done, take a shot of each of your pages and flip them onto Nareva.
That's why we.
Okay, everyone. So I want to draw your attention to an example of a persona that who created this persona? Canadien en résidence? Whose picture, which table did this one? Your table. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to describe what is in your persona. Hang on, I'll give you a mic. Attendez.
Hey Al, good morning. So our first year student who lives in residence needs a laptop, needs a way to listen to music, needs Wi-Fi, and then has a phone. Very basic, because that's all I remember, so.
Great, let's take one more. Roger, if you can blow one more up. Okay, who did this one? Whoops. Whose is this? Table? Which table? Okay. Who's going to describe what that looks like? What was the thinking?
So for us, we had the international student who lives in Res. So we started off with Skype because they always need to maintain like contact with their family. Sometimes they need to use a VPN to do so. We also drew some friends because people who live in Res often need to rely on such people because they're not always with their family, so they need like some other people to rely on. We drew a telephone with 25 gigabytes of data. It's more than the Canadian student because they are not familiar, but it's less than the person who's not living in Res because they're using data on their way to commute. And we also drew a backpack because every student needs a backpack.
That's great. So do you see the characteristics now of these different personas and how they can help the University of Ottawa understand the student when they're looking at building a technology strategy?
Donc, l'université a besoin de comprendre l'étudiant dans la création de leur stratégie technologique ici à l'université.
So the next activity I've put on the screen, it's called an empathy map. And the idea here is to put yourself in the shoes of that Canadian student who commutes to school and answer these and sort of tease out what they're thinking, what are they seeing, what are they saying, what are they feeling, what are they doing, what are they hearing about technology and their experience at the University of Ottawa in interacting with technology. So what we'd like you to do is fill out one of these empathy maps per persona. So you'll have 4 personas, 4 empathy maps. You can just draw that head in the middle of the big page and go to it. So you're going to have 5 minutes to do this. So really think hard about what is that student feeling and hearing? What is that student doing really
maybe MacGyvering or moving around a problem, a technology problem. So we really want to understand that. Okay, so 5 minutes.
Donc, il faut vous mettez dans les souliers cette étudiante, puis utilisez cette carte d'empathie sur un gros post-it pour penser c'est quoi ce que cet étudiant-là pense là, qu'est-ce qu'il voit, qu'est-ce qu'il se sent là, qu'est-ce qu'il fait, puis qu'est-ce qu'il entend.
So you're doing it on the big sheet of paper. The little sheets are for you to take home.
Oui, utilisez le gros post-it pour ça.
Les gros post-it. Yeah. So draw this map on the large post-it and then fill it in per persona.
Aussi de l'empathie là. Donc, il faut qu'on comprenne c'est quoi que l'étudiant sent, quoi entendre, etc. On va dessiner ça.
Enjoy incredible variety and unlimited skips with AccuRadio.
Okay, everyone. So, where is my Roger? Roger. Let's put this one up. Okay, so whose picture is this? Which table? The big one. Well, the big one, yes. That's you guys? Oh, c'est bien, man, we're moving tables around. Great. Can somebody stand up and talk to us a little bit about this empathy map for an international commuter student? Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un? Okay, stand up. And you can point to here.
Okay, awesome. So basically, we looked into several things. One of the big things was the different languages, and even when they're talking, they have an accent, so that might be a big issue. What they're feeling is culture shock, so when they first arrive to a new country, they may not necessarily know a lot about it. They're feeling homesick, sometimes isolated and scared, but they're also feeling excited because it is the first time that they're getting to experience a lot on their own. And they're trying to socialize and be more open to tourist experiences. So that's basically what we did.
That's great. Tourist experience. That's an interesting concept, eh? Let's blow one more up. Roger, can we do that? Whose is this? Canadian commuter. Voilà. Ici? Okay.
All right. So the Canadian student is thinking about. Je veux juste le dire en français parce que je l'écris en français. Awesome. So, il pense à réussir, il pense beaucoup à son futur, à les opportunités qu'il va avoir. Il pense à ses travaux, à ses examens. Il va aussi avoir peut-être une pensée pour le jugement que les autres portent sur comment il devrait réussir à l'université, parce qu'il y a des frais et tout ça. Il entend qu'il doit réussir, qu'il ne doit pas lâcher, de faire ce qu'il aime. Il entend aussi qu'il y a la compétition, puis que il n'est pas tout seul à réussir sur un programme puis d'être dans ce mouvement-là. L'étudiant canadien, il étudie beaucoup, il profite de sa vie sociale aussi, il est dans son pays, il se sent à l'aise, il pratique des sports, il voyage au Canada, il travaille. Il sent aussi qu'il y a du support envers sa communauté. Il y a beaucoup de la famille proche dans le meilleur des situations, le meilleur du monde. Il sent aussi la pression un peu, de l'anxiété, du stress, comme tout étudiant. Il parle beaucoup avec ses amis, il communique avec ses professeurs, communique ses sentiments, qu'est-ce qu'il aimerait avoir. Puis, il voit les programmes de l'Université d'Ottawa, les calendriers des travaux à faire, les horaires, les examens. Il y a beaucoup de courriels aussi, des fois pas toujours utiles, de l'université puis de tout ça. Là.
Merci. Merci tout le monde. Okay, so do you see what we're doing? We went from very high universal kind of thinking to more deeper thinking to more specific thinking. And the next step we're going to do is we're going to become, where's my friend Alexandra? We're going to become amateur anthropologists, just for him. So what we're going to do is I want you to pair up with a partner at your table, and you're going to interview each other.
Donc, pour la prochaine activité, on va devenir des anthropologistes. Donc,
Okay,
vous allez trouver un partenaire à votre table.
Take your white piece of papers, the small 8.5 by 11, and here are the questions you're going to ask each other.
Donc, prenez les pages, les feuilles blanches sur votre table.
Do you have the...
Puis vous allez être en entrevue avec votre partenaire.
Okay, so with your partner, I want you to actually read out the question to your partner so they can hear you. This exercise is about deepening the experience of what a student at the University of Ottawa expects, needs, wants to improve your student experience through a technology lens. So we want to improve your experience through technology. So you've got 10 minutes to interview each other. You can draw or write the answers, or both. Okay?
Donc, vous allez être en entrevue. Donc, vous allez vocaliser vos questions. Donc, vous allez les demander de vive voix. Puis, donc, vous avez 10 minutes max. 4 questions, 5 minutes chaque.
should give them the 5-minute mark, and then say.
Okay. Donc, vous devez écrire vos réponses sur la feuille blanche.
You've reached the High Fashion Hotline. Hi, my family's going to a concert in the park and we want our style to be the main attraction. Rock over to Old Navy. Old Navy? Yep, right now get up to 50% off jeans from $15 for adults, $10 for kids at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Up to 50% off jeans for the family? That's music to my ears. Plus, now you can get in and out of the store in a flash with buy online, pick up in store. It's fun, fast, and free. Styles that take center stage and free pickup in store when I buy online? Old Navy, here we come. High Fashion, Old Navy. Valid 7/20 to 7/29. Select styles only.
So that's been 5 minutes. You should be switching partners now if you haven't already. That was 5 minutes. You have another 5 minutes to do the other interview. Okay, so we're going to shut the interviewing down and we're going to take a look at some of the answers. Over to you, Hillary.
Donc, qui a fait celui... Oh, excuse-moi là. Oh, voilà. Qui a fait celui-là? Superbe. Peux-tu nous décrire? C'est quoi? Juste expliquer.
Ben, utilise Brightspace pour regarder ses cours, puis enregistrer pour ses cours, regarder son horaire, puis imprimer ses devoirs. Il utilise un ordinateur puis son téléphone puis sa calculatrice en classe. La dernière fois, il a utilisé... c'est quoi la question? La situation plus récente, c'était pour son projet final. Le logiciel qu'il doit utiliser, c'était seulement à l'université, donc il devait rester tard pour terminer le travail. Puis il voudrait une amélioration du site web pour que c'est plus user-friendly.
Merci beaucoup.
So let's do another one.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Which group is this one? Ah, perfect. Do you want to tell us a little bit more?
So we were a group of 3 and just went to take turns with answering each question. Do you want to start, Sarah?
We basically use technology every day. I don't know what else. We're mobile all the time. I use social media and technology every day. And even an issue that I had recently was dropping courses using Enroll. I know a lot of people feel that, but and a really cool thing that might be possible for the future for uOttawa would be student IDs in an app. So rather than having separate wallets, like a physical wallet, rather having that all on your phone. Over to you.
Hi, I'm Gabby, everyone, and I use technology in the sense that I'm always on the Adobe Creative Suite to do research and for entertainment and communication purposes, mostly using my laptop, mobile, and I include my pen as a technology, depending on how far you want to go in the technology path. But my most recent interaction with U of Ottawa campus is this active learning classroom, which I really love. And I think there should be more spaces like it to increase student engagement with clear and measurable learning outcomes.
So just about the same thing for work, especially for entertainment, social media. I do use the elevator every day just to get to my, in CITE. Sometimes it takes a while to walk up the stairs. And, we're emailing. And I would say in the library or FSS, sometimes the elevators do take a long time. So I guess maybe a few more elevators. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess if people use the stairs more often. Yeah, well, it's not a big deal.
Sorry, I just want to comment. We just don't think more elevators is necessary. We think that people need to recognize there's peak hours, so when it's rush hour, people need to find alternative ways to get around.
Yeah. Perfect. Merci beaucoup. Okay, so we're getting into the home stretch, and we've got a couple more things we want you to do. Now that your brain is warmed up and that you've creatively been exercising it for the last hour and a half, and pizza is coming in the next period of time, we want you to speak truth to power. Okay? Everybody know what that means? Speaking truth to power?
Dire la vérité au pouvoir.
Yes? We want you to tell it like it is and tell it like you want it to be.
Donc, il faut croire profondément à ce que vous dites.
Okay. So the idea here is that we want to make a University of Ottawa technology strategy the most robust and user-friendly for the students, because you're the ones that matter. And we need big, 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 and bigger, bold ideas from you. So this exercise is really simple. Where's my little picture?
Donc, les idées les plus audacieuses possibles pour cet exercice-là.
So take one of these little sticky pads for yourselves, and I want you to start churning out in the next 8 minutes as many big, bold ideas individually as you can, and then you're going to talk with each other about those ideas.
Donc, pour les prochaines 8 minutes, donc vous avez 8 minutes, pour mettre vos idées les plus audacieuse possible sur ces post-it-là.
And the goal is to make the University of Ottawa, the student experience at the University of Ottawa, the best it can be through the technology that we have available or that you want available or need available.
Donc, la meilleure expérience étudiante possible à travers les technologies qui sont disponibles sur le campus.
Go!
Allez-y! Donc, une idée par post-it. Il est transféré sur le Nariva encore.
Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do at the tables is get a large sheet of paper, a large Post-it, and I want you to put the top 10 ideas at your table in order of importance, 1 to 10. Okay? Top 10 ideas.
Prenez vos top 10, vos idées top 10 là, puis les listez en ordre de priorité, d'importance.
The Post-its are coming. The large paper's coming. Okay, everyone, take your seats, s'il vous plaît.
Prenez vos chaises.
So we've blown up. Has everybody put their, make sure you photograph your list and flip it onto this Nareva canvas, please, quickly. Each table. We have 9. We have how many? We have 14 tables, 13 tables? How many? 11 tables? Okay. So, hey, Roger, can we bust this one open? Whose is this? Which table owns this list? S'il vous plaît. Guys, yoo-hoo. Okay, we're not going to pick on you because we picked on you. How about this table? Have you guys flipped it up? Okay, do it now, and we're going to take your so can we scrunch this big one, Roger?
We're gonna
These
take
two
the new
down.
one.
And which one is yours is the question. Here? Okay. Roger, you see? Over? No. This way? This one right here. I think. Is that it? Wait? Okay, so somebody want to walk us through the list really quickly? Perfect. And tell us why, too, okay? Why yours number 1 is number 1.
Okay, so why better Wi-Fi is number 1? Well, because you lose your connection basically as you walk through the campus, or as you say go outside and just to go across the buildings, or depending also on how deep you go in the basements and whatnot. More outlets, and apparently there's some inside that have like wrong specifications that aren't really great to plug into, and just like having a room with one outlet is 40 years ago. More accessible rooms website, and it's like having more accessible content, so having access to your school content and course content the way you'd want it. So if you want it in audio form instead of written form, you can have it. If you're colorblind, if you have like back problems and you want to be in class, like just using technology to make content accessible for everyone, not just making it better for those who already have access to it. We have like screen readers also, etc. uOttawa app with a map of the campus. Course information, like pretty much your bright space on your phone, and also have it updated because there's so many things going on always. It's never really up to date. Maybe having something like a wiki that's crowd updated. Course specific free licenses, so you don't have to ask your friend to give you their pirated copy of SPSS every time you have a statistics course. You can just use it for the course, and then once the course is done, then you're good, but you don't have to come to campus to use your software. Note sharing app for courses, because why not, I guess. And I don't know what is Echo 360, maybe.
In some of the science classes I've taken, we've used Echo 360, so it's where the professor will record the lecture, and then in the middle of the lecture there will be questions that you have to answer, and you get participation marks for it. So if you had more professors using that, I found it was a better way to engage. And also, if for whatever reason you had to miss the lecture, you were still able to watch it afterwards and catch up. You wouldn't have to ask someone for notes. You could still make your own notes.
That's great. Merci. Okay, so we're going to do a quick around the room. And I'm going to ask each table, what is your top big, bold idea? Go.
Okay, only one application that will have everything in it.
I'd like that.
Capability to actually rent bikes on campus using the student cards.
Online chat with academic advisors.
Like a app for the school that has like an interactive map and other like tools.
So we thought about putting more like VR and like AR as like using them as like teaching tools.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take the high. Who's next?
Free online textbooks.
Shh, go ahead.
Free online textbooks.
Yes.
Wi-Fi everywhere and Ventus campus-wide.
Free online textbooks again.
All right. So, we're almost at the end. Or the beginning, as some might say. So those are kind of neat, big, bold ideas, but frankly, I'm not impressed. Because I think you can go bigger, and I think you can go bolder. So what I want you to do is take your top 3 ideas on your table, and I want you to scale them by 10 times. Okay, I don't want you to go to Mars, I want you to go to Jupiter. Okay? So you're gonna have 10 minutes, and you gotta go bold. Bigger, bolder, bigger and bolder.
Donc, encore plus audacieuse. Prenez vos top 3, puis les faire encore plus larges.
With incredible variety and unlimited skips, spend the summer with AccuRadio.
Technology, okay? Free tuition is great, but how does it relate to technology?
ça, c'est dans le contexte de la technologie. Donc, n'oubliez pas ça dans vos idées.
Two more minutes. 2 minutes. One more minute. Yeah, we're done.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump in. If you guys took any photos or videos today and you share them on your Instagram story, don't forget to tag at uOttawa so that we can add it to ours. If you guys have an open profile, we'll be able to add it. Alors, si vous avez pris des photos ou des vidéos aujourd'hui et vous voulez les partager sur votre Instagram story, n'oubliez pas de nous identifier à uOttawa et puis on va pouvoir l'ajouter à notre story. And if you guys want to, tell uOttawa's audience about your big idea, I know you guys are going to present some today, but while you guys go get pizza, just look for me, come see me, and then you guys can share your idea directly on our story. Alors, si vous voulez partager vos idées, venez me voir et puis on va mettre ça sur notre Instagram story. Merci.
Merci, Sarah. Okay, so who wants to tell us or everyone here about their biggest and boldest idea on steroids? These guys look really, really into it. So I'm going to go pick on them right now. It's the high school co-op, the best high school co-op in the country, right? All right, gentlemen, who's in North America? Oh, excuse me, I didn't see you. I owe Rebecca a big apology. She was hiding behind here. So how about I give the mic to Rebecca?
Oh, okay.
All right, go for it.
Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure what everyone's talking about because I was kind of like at the side, but basically we're talking about all the different applications that we could for like VR or augmented reality. So one of the things we were thinking about was, for example, kind of a virtual reality orientation day kind of thing. So, for example, you would go and then it would like pop up to show you what building you're in, or you could like find other people, or it could be kind of like a scavenger hunt, but on your phone. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So just to give everyone some context, if you don't know, so VR we mean virtual reality by that, and AR we mean augmented reality. So augmented reality, if you think back to like Pokemon Go, that's basically like what augmented reality was. You can see like what's going on outside of your screen, but you can also see like virtual things popping up on your screen as well. So you can have those two things together. So the idea we had was like orientation week, right? you're not familiar with the campus, right? We want people to actually want to go around and explore campus and explore what it's like and get familiarized with the locations, right? So you make this like a scavenger hunt with AR, and you go around and you can collect things just like a real scavenger hunt, except it's like way easier to set up. And then that really motivates them to want to go around, because when they collect all the things in the AR game, they can come back and they can get a prize. So that's like one of the applications of AR that we were thinking of, and there are a bunch more, and I can. Nope.
Okay, so it's AR applications for the real student experience so that it actually makes the student experience richer. Perfect. You guys, ladies, would you like to try and explain your bigger, bolder, better idea? Okay, hey, go for it.
All right, so our team chose to go for a live chat, which is basically my faculty is at CITE, Faculty of Engineering, and some of my teachers are at King Edward, chemistry, mathematics especially, and in the winter, you're cozy in the library, all your stuff is ready to work, and I like to have my stuff all over the place, right? Because I'm taking to go to my professor office hour, I need to pack all my backpack, and then go back in the winter, walk 10 minutes, go back to see my professor for maybe a question that could have taken less than all of this time. But then email is not as useful as well. So live chat would be amazing for that. And Professor Saint-Amand, the guys that I've put over there, he does live chat. Live stream all his DGD tutorial, all his class, all his exam. EFTA was record all the questions for each exam with all the answers. So that would be amazing for everybody.
Super. Merci. Live chat. Hey, anyone want to go here?
Moi, je pensais plus à des langages gratuits, comme disons que quelqu'un pourrait étudier, disons, l'italien, le mandarin, le français, l'anglais ou l'espagnol gratuitement à l'Université d'Ottawa. Ça pourrait pousser beaucoup plus d'étudiants à travers le monde pour venir s'inscrire ici.
Okay. Anybody here? This team, do you guys want to go? No. You? You're not a student. I need a student. No? Okay, you can go. Go for it.
So more immersive peer-to-peer version of massively open online courses. So free, open education for all.
Nice. Let's see. Okay. This group. Vincent.
So instead of better Wi-Fi, uOttawa becomes the internet service provider and gets connected to the backbone of the internet, like the big fiber optic thing, and becomes the ISP for the whole city of Ottawa with coverage of Wi-Fi coverage all over.
And it's green, right? Of course. Can I connect to it from home? Oh, voila. How about here? No? No? You told me you had a great idea.
The great idea is this knowledge pill. Have you seen the movie Limitless?
Which movie?
Limitless? Like you have the knowledge pill, you have a pill, you swallow it, and you have the bachelor. Crazy, huh?
It is crazy. Let's see. This table? Media? Anyone?
So one of the ideas we came up with is having an AI to help you in exams, online exams, to actually modify the question based on your knowledge level. So it will make sure that even though you might not understand the question or the answer might be vague, to make sure that it takes as much knowledge out of you to make sure that you actually know what you talk about.
I like that. Thank you. Who's next? Here. This table? Yes? No? No? Okay. And these guys? Yes? No? Of course.
So one of the ideas that we talked about was brain-to-brain interface, or BBI. So it's basically the theoretical concept of wearing, so you have two people or a group of people wearing some sort of helmet like an EEG or an electroencephalogram, and so that helmet would read the electrical signals in your brain and then propagate that through some sort of complicated algorithm so that it can be converted into text, and then you guys could theoretically communicate via thought, and that'd be a cool new network idea.
Wow. Wow. Okay. C'est fantastic, really. Okay. Who's hungry? Yeah, okay. We're done. We're almost done. We're almost done. First of all, I just want to say merci beaucoup for all of you showing up and participating eagerly and with a lot of enthusiasm. I also want to thank the entire team here at uOttawa who's pitched in from all kinds of different places. So merci beaucoup à tous. And I just want to let you all know that after you have your pizza, there's another room that's open where you can go in and you can actually play with the Nareva technology with your hand. After you wash your hands, yes. So you can have your pizza, but if some of you want to stick around for a bit and play and try this out, this is not a touchscreen monitor, but the next room has 8 of them in there. So you can go and you can start playing, and Roger from Nareva will be in there to help out, and you can draw with your finger. Yeah, that's right. So at 1 o'clock.
Le salle est le 020, je pense. Puis c'est pas loin. Donc, prenez vos pizzas. Après, lavez vos mains. Puis vous pouvez aller jouer avec le Nareva.
So thank you, everybody, and to the coolest co-ops high school students in North America or the world for coming, and to all of you of Ottawa students. It's been a real fun way to inaugurate this building. So merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Bien apprécié votre participation.
Leave all your papers on your table. Leave everything on your table, please. Don't forget to fill out the next survey. 2 minutes to tell us how we did.
Vous allez recevoir un sondage dans votre courriel. N'oubliez pas de le remplir au sondage pour nous dire comment ça a été cette expérience. Merci.
incredible variety, and unlimited skips. AccuRadio.
You've reached the high fashion hotline. Hi, my family's going to a concert in the park and we want our style to be the main attraction. Rock over to Old Navy. Old Navy? Yep, right now get up to 50% off jeans from $15 for adults, $10 for kids at Old Navy and OldNavy.com. Up to 50% off jeans for the family? That's music to my ears. Plus, now you can get in and out of the store in a flash with buy online, pick up in store. It's fun, fast, and free. Styles that take center stage and free pickup in store when I buy online. Old Navy, here we come. High fashion, Old Navy. Valid 7/20 to 7/29. Select styles only.
I'm speaking to you today as your president. Together, we will find a cure.
Do not trust what they tell you. If you can hear this, you're one of us. If you're one of us, come find us, the darkest minds.